Hi dear students, in this lecture video we are going to discuss about various types of vibratory motion. So as we all know about vibration, when the components present in a system tending to move from its equilibrium position under the action of externally acting loading condition, such phenomenon is known to be vibration. So vibration is caused in a system due to various reasons. One among the reasons is maybe the components may not be exactly fitted or tightly fitted to the actual component, or otherwise the rotating and reciprocating masses present in the system will not be in exactly balanced condition. So these are all the reasons for a system to be under vibratory motion. Okay, so various types of vibratory motion are there. The major classification is coming under two categories. First one is free or natural vibration, and the second type is forced vibration. Okay, when a system is under vibratory motion but there is no external force is being provided to the system, under such condition the vibration is initiated to the system with the initial disturbing force only. That phenomenon will be termed as free vibration. That is, when no external force is being provided to the body but with a small initial disturbance force provided to the system, if a system is said to be vibrating, then that type of vibratory motion is termed to be free vibration. Whereas when the body vibrates under the influence of external force, then the body is said to be under forced vibration. Okay, so in case of free vibration, there will be provided only an initially disturbing force. But in case of forced vibration, continuously under the influence of external force, the system will be in vibratory motion. Okay, so then the second classification is about providing damper to the system. Okay, so based on damper provided to the system, there are two types of vibratory motion. First one is damped vibration, second one is undamped vibration. So if a damper or dashpot is provided to a system with an intention to reduce amplitude over every cycle of vibration, then the motion is said to be damped vibration. On the other hand, if damper is not provided to the system and if there is no reduction in amplitude over every cycle of vibration, then the motion is said to be undamped vibration. So damped vibration is further classified into three categories: overdamped vibration, critical damped vibration, and underdamped vibration. So these classifications is based on the value of damping ratio. So damping ratio is nothing but the ratio of damping coefficient and critical damping coefficient. So if the damping ratio value is greater than 1, then the system is said to be with over damping condition. It means that under over damping condition, the vibratory system will try to come back to the equilibrium position very slowly. Okay, so this is the type of over damping condition. In case of critical damping condition, the damping ratio value will be exactly equal to 1. It means that the system vibrating with the critical damped condition will be immediately come back to the equilibrium position. In underdamping condition, the damping ratio value will be less than 1. In such case, very immediately the vibrating system will try to come back to its equilibrium position. Okay, so then these are all the types of vibratory motion based on the direction of the vibration. Okay, so longitudinal vibration, transverse vibration, and torsional vibration. So in longitudinal vibration, the particles of the object under vibratory motion will be in the same direction similar to the axis of that object. Okay, in type of transverse vibration, the particles of the object will be vibrating perpendicular to the direction of the object. So for example, in beam conditions, the loading condition will be transverse to the axis of the beam. So under that loading condition, if the object is tend to be under vibrating motion, that type of vibration is known to be transverse vibration. In case of torsional vibration, the particles of the shaft or the object being under consideration will be vibrating torsionally. In rotational direction, the vibratory motion will be experienced.